up, home skillets? Welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another week. Welcome to a new cookbook, actually. The Elder Scrolls Official Cookbook, Volume 2. Now, we've had great success with the first one. In my opinion, it is the best geek cookbook written. This is done by two different authors. The tone is a bit different. A lot of the ingredients are a fair bit more esoteric. Oh, maybe esoteric's not the right word, but there are far fewer standard issue sort of supermarket recipes in this one. So we're going to do two things. We're going to do a corn chowder, and we're going to do what is essentially a carrot cake, because I'm really full and I've run out of space in my tum-tum. So we're going to keep it light, and then maybe I'll take the carrot cake into work tomorrow, is kind of what I'm thinking. And we're going to start on that first. And so I've not done either of these recipes. But yeah, there's some interesting things in here. So we'll go in with the Colovian war Torte. It's really just a carrot cake. And we are going to get a bowl, and we're going to start making it, because I'm going to make two. It's a two-layer cake, classic carrot cake, really. So we will do that. Oh, actually, maybe there's a bigger bowl. Flour, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, salt, and set aside. Whoop, Wolfie joins us. And the lights have behaved themselves this time. Welcome on, Wolfie. Just bought the tickets to PAX about 15 minutes ago. I didn't realize. Again, this is one of the other big problems with not being on social media. You don't know when things are released, but there was still 3-day tickets left, so secured. Has Jazz joins us? Yeah, they tend to. It's like, what is this? April? Is it? Yeah, April. Wait. Yeah, it's April. It seems to be. So the 3-day tickets. Generally, we get the 3-day tickets, but they're individual day tickets. Heaps of them available still. And we've got to work out what to do, because Shelley's birthday is on the 12th of October. So maybe Shelley's family will come down as well. Just been reviewing photos of Nutmeg. Has Jazz's new kitten. Seems like a very fine chum. I'm gonna get this going now before I actually 350. Because the cake does need to cool a little bit. Yeah, for sure. So, don't know exactly what the plan will be, but yeah, basically just plan for whatever we did last year, this year, I think. And then if Shelley's family comes down and there's a party, then that's an option as well. But yeah, should be good fun no matter what happens. So we want flour. Oh, sorry, yes. So for those who are just joining us, the Elder Scrolls Volume 2. Two cups of flour. My allergies are still getting me good. Yeah, I only spotted it late last week. It came out late last year. And given how good the first one was, I thought, yeah, definitely give this a go. It's it's a different author, and yeah, we'll see. It's a bit, yeah, like I was saying at the beginning, it's like the ingredients are a little bit more esoteric, not hard to come by, but yeah, we'll give this a go. So this is a carrot cake. Yes, it has been cold and windy, and I don't like it. It's depressing. I just don't like winter at all, frankly. It's just sad. Like, I've gone from being out in the hammock and reading and then, you know, beetling around in the garden a couple of weeks ago to now I'm stuck inside. Well, not stuck inside, but you know what I'm saying. Baking powder, 2 teaspoons. Yeah, it sucks. It's just like all the energy has gone out of the place. Baking soda, 1 teaspoon. Orange joins us. Yes, you are correct. And there's far less for me to do. Like, I'm working on my model railway again and messing with my home lab. I've got some celery coming along, but I don't have too many other sort of like cold season plantings happening at the moment. I'll do some coriander and some radishes just for fun. How's it going, Orange? How did your curry go? Cinnamon. 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons? 2 teaspoons. I suspect that it's going to be all of that. Cinnamon has such a scent to it. Okay, so and again, so for those just joining us, I haven't done these recipes before. Yeah, it is curry weather, isn't it, really? And that's part of the reason why I'm doing the chowder tonight. Ginger. How much ginger? 1 teaspoon. Sourdough. I was gonna do a bread, but yeah, I'm so full that I'm just gonna use some crackers. What's going on with this thing? Oh, there we go. Yeah, well, I'm glad the curry was awesome. It is much more satisfying, I feel. And then once you get used to it, it's like you choose to do it more and more. Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. So half a teaspoon of Jazz's cat. Straight in there. Man, I love rye. Yeah, fresh sourdough with cultured butter and some damn salt. I want that right now. Now I'm regretting not making bread. Salt. Half a teaspoon. Whoops. Yep. Bruschetta. How good is bruschetta? The Italians know what they're doing. Okay, so that's that. We mix this up. Damn, son. I guess it'd be... is it warming up in Canada at this stage or what? I need to do that. Okay, so that is in a lot. So with carrots, orange zesters, and juice, oil, eggs, sugar. Okay, so it says, and I'm gonna make the whole cake. So 10 ounces of carrots. What's 10 ounces of carrots in grams? 283.5. I'd be happy to call that 3. Oops, that's mils. 5.8. It's pretty much, we'll just do that. I think you know, it's like what is not too difficult to make, but still has like an exotic sort of aspect to it. Like when I did the cooking for gamers, it was like, because you don't want to make it so exotic that no one can actually do it, especially gamers. So you know, kind of like rebadging classics. There you go, Wolfie. And there you go, Orange. I don't know if I can't remember if that's popped up before, but give that a go for you. So, time to do some grating. Seattle. On the west coast, Seattle. It's high on my. Look, hey, where'd the camera go? High on my list of places to visit. Welcome on in, Stinky. We got Panda here as well. Panda will be joining us. Well, hopefully, in the kitchen along with Evie, sometime in December. Or at the very least, we're going to take them to see the Prime Minister when they visit Australia. What brings you here, Stinky? Are you a streamer? Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be friggin' sweet. I'm surprised they haven't done more of that kind of stuff, Orange. Summer doesn't start until July. But yeah, Hasjaz, if you want to, so when Evie and Panda come over here, we're going to take them up to Parliament House to meet the Prime Minister, give them a tour of the national capital. Romer, yeah, I do a bit of the same. So obviously a small streamer here. This week we're doing Elder Scrolls recipes. A lot of the other weeks we just sort of pick random things. I definitely think about rain when I think of Seattle, and Microsoft, and the Space Needle. Yeah, we can show them all the F-35s that we bought from them. Wow, almost grated my finger. The tower. Doing a great stream. I reckon, Wolfie, now you've got a bit of competition for corny puns. Wait, and I am making corn chowder, so there's something there. Okay, so carrots, yes. So we'll do orange zest. Sounds real corny. What? I'll give that one a red alert. We need like a comedy level meter. Jazz and Lollipops have just bought or have just locked in a property to build their dream home. So congratulations, chums. It has. I didn't think there was too much further to the bottom, but we've managed to get there. Oh, yeah. So, actually, no, I haven't had. It's like the crab chowder when we were in San Francisco. That was remarkable. Dungeness crabs is what they have over there. I don't know what that actually is, but they sure as hell eat a lot of them. Yeah, it was chowder served in a sourdough bread that was hollowed out. It was good chowder. I'm looking at the wrong list here. No, I'm not. There we go. Yeah, we've got to work out. So I guess Pilot would be high on the list there. Has Jazz to take Panda and Fam. I feel like Compa is up there for me at the moment. So a zest of 2 oranges. Up. Quarter cup of orange juice, so we'll just say 2 oranges. 2 orange hues. A casual itinerary, that's it. But yeah, definitely, like, I mean, obviously Parliament House, whoops. Around the triangle. It's sort of falling apart on me there. Some of your favourite landmarks. Yeah, bushwalk, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. Okay. Vegetable oil, how much vegetable oil? 1 cup. Definitely can do. We definitely can do that. Basically, it's just got to be early morning or at dusk. Yeah. I want to see Evie running away from a hoop snake. It's kind of like the Australian Pokemon kind of thing. See if you can catch a drop bear and a hoop snake. Gotta watch out, man. Oil and then eggs. We have 4 eggs. Quatre œufs, as they say. Whoops. Good gloves and like body armor, because they go for the throat. 2, 3. Oh, I already got the eggs out. 4. In fact, I think it was the first or second PAX. There was a guy cosplaying as a drop bear, and he rushed the stage behind Gabe and Tycho, and we all had a good laugh. I tell you, these North Americans don't know what they're in for. We want a cup of granulated sugar. Whoa. In fact, that is a cup of granulated sugar. And then some brown, half a cup of brown sugar. You know what, that looks like pretty much, well, that's all I got, so that's what's going in. Whoops. Yeah, it's pretty, bit of a coincidence there. A happy coincidence. This is not the right size bowl. Yeah, well, it certainly is these days. Didn't used to be. You used to get them in cones, like these sort of solid kind of pyramids, like cone-shaped stuff, and you would grate it off. Yeah, I don't know what else they would mean. Rock sugar, that's the one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Doesn't look all that appetizing, but it will be. That's the only reason why Wolfie tunes in as the ASMR. This is enough space. It's gonna be close. Yeah, skull. Smells like carrot cake. Damn right, you gotta go and keg it to the max. Whack some pics in Discord. I would drink that. Good luck. Good luck with the kegging. Let us know how it goes. Maybe that command's not public. I feel like it should be. Surely I can. Alright. Good man. He's a thinking citrus fruit. Cheers, thanks for stopping by. Stout it up, stouty. Is that the right one? Yeah. Now I do this wrong often. Yeah, I think I'm going to, because I feel like last time I did this, I did it wrong. I don't actually make cakes very often. Well, if only Shelley were here. Because I put the baking paper in and then locked it. But it leaked out the bottom. I feel I'm just going to well, if it's what Panda does, then it's good enough for me. But do you, because like I've seen like where you put the paper in here and then lock it. But last time I did that, the mixture was too runny. And so from here, it looks like it makes a seal, right? Is that how you would do it? I'm scared. In fact, I'm gonna wait and let Panda make the call on this so that I can blame him. I feel like that is the way that it's done though. Or it should be done. And then I'll spray, or otherwise I would just like crinkle this up and line it on the inside. But it kind of defeats the purpose of the spring form, right? Music has stopped. Where'd it go? Yeah, this is the way it's done. Nah, screw it. We're going to go this way. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Because otherwise, what would be the point of it? Is my thesis. And I'm just going to check the... So what is it? 350 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius. Close, 176. We would just say 180 here. And trays. just in case it all goes horribly wrong. I'm not going to fit both of them on there. Or will they? Nope. Well, I'll just start with this and see. No, that's not too runny. Okay. Damn it. Oven is at temperature. Yep. Whoa. Eh. Cool. Okay, so far so good. I think I'm gonna need to move a rack. Actually, maybe not. Let's see. Now we're good. Sweet. In. Ah. Set a timer for 35 minutes. So I mean, this is what we're ending up with. Hey, Strawbinata. Ah, that is a good name. Thank you very much for the follow, and welcome aboard. We just got some cake in the oven, and we're about to get some chowder on. What brings you here? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so Panda, have you ever been on? So I was very, very exhausted when. So it was like 11 hours flight to the States. 3 hours in immigration, and then like an hour. It was like almost a 20-hour day, and I was just wrecked for the next 24 hours, frankly. So plan ahead. Also, it's going to be quite warm when you get here. Just browsing, very good. Are you a streamer? Feel free to self-promote. We're doing some Elder Scrolls cookery this evening. Just got this the other day, and so far so good. Yeah, I know that feeling. I don't know how much money Uber Eats has taken from me in this day and age, but it has been a lot. You've been to Japan? Oh yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, I think Japan's like, how far is that? It's like, I think it's like an 8-hour flight from here. All right, so next recipe is corn chowder. Should be pretty simple. I couldn't get a fennel bulb, so I'm going to grind up some fennel seeds. They didn't have any. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Chowder. So, onion, fennel, garlic, vegetable broth, Yukon Gold potatoes, which we don't get here. So I'm just using these potatoes. Corn, salt, pepper, cream. Not a complicated proposition. Because I'm still so full from lunch, I just wanted something light. It is 4:38 p.m. on Monday the 7th here in Canberra, Australia. Where are you from? Olive oil. Romania, Bucharest, hey, man. I don't think we've had. We do get some Europeans, like a lot of Germans seem to watch cooking streams. We had some Russians in the other day, some Poles, but I think you're the first Romanian I've met. So it's early in the morning for you. Oh, welcome aboard. Yeah, Bucharest. There you go. You are. We do like what else? Like goulash, so like Hungarian stuff is. We do sort of Hungarian themed stews, stroganoff. We did Lithuanian cuisine it was a couple of months ago. It was before Christmas. But sometimes we pick one theme each week and just try and experience every country's cuisine. We did a Turkish banquet on the weekend. Well, Wolfie's half Maltese and I'm half potato. Good thinking. I don't have some of my extended family are Croatian, but immediate family we're all just Australian, really. Whatever that means. Old Wolfie cheese grits McGee. Hessian sack hands. Yeah, we were talking a couple of weeks ago about how to pronounce Budapest or Budapest, because the Hungarian I guess like tourism board was doing ads here, and they were saying you said Budapest, but I'd never heard it said like that. But we came to the conclusion that we don't say Budapest very often anyway, so it probably didn't matter. This chopping board's too small. Turn the power up a bit. Yeah, actually, I'd never thought about that. Bucharest, you Budapest. I see the problem here. Um, I, do you get much tourism? Um, yeah, I've never been to Europe. Um, Probably not. Yeah, so we're probably going back to the States next year. But then definitely the year after that, um, Europe, for sure. Yeah, some Scandinavian or the Nordic sort of. It's definitely a thing that's on the list. Um, yeah, but it's like the thing with when you look at like trying to plan this next trip to the States, and it's like Australia is a long way from anywhere, and then I'm down in Canberra, which is like there aren't too many places on the planet further than anywhere. So it's just so far away. Okay. You'd say Barcelona. When Barker was there, he got a pickpocket, took a whole bunch of his stuff. Some dodgy Spaniard. Has Jazz been to Europe? Yeah, the Large Hadron Collider for sure. There was a case with some French people wanted to watch the football champion in Budapest, and they ended up in. Oh damn, that's unlucky. Panda's been to France. Panda's trained at some of the finest. Yeah, I hope we don't have a bad meal while you're here, Panda. That'd make me depressed. You'll be fine. It was kind of like when the Raiders were playing in Las Vegas. I was like, man, I hope this city doesn't embarrass itself. Fortunately, they didn't. Memoir of a snail. First, okay, let's Google this because no. It sounds cool though. Memoir of a snail. Oh, this just came out. Oh. Australian. So I know Magda Zabansky. She is in a series that you never would have seen. Oh, Nick Cave, there you go, from the bloody Bad Seeds. I saw the posters for this. Okay. And then kind of looks like Tim Burton style. Well, that's sad. Okay, I'll put that on the list. Thanks for your input there. Australian cinema sort of comes and goes. 8 years in the making, jeez. Okay. So we don't have fresh corn, we are using tinned corn. We want to cut up potatoes. Now that you've said it, so like I actually walked through a cinema camera on my way to work, and I have seen the poster. I don't go to many movies, I should. I think the Barbie movie was the most recent movie that I've seen that it was very good. I think the Barbie movie stands out. Okay. And we get some water on. We were going to go and see Snow White the other day, but we sort of forgot. No, I haven't. Oh, actually, I have been since then because we went and saw Jurassic Park, the original theatrical release on 35mm, so like the actual film. Snow White band is not sold on Snow White. Yeah, so we saw Jurassic Park for my birthday. So for my 40th, I was like, oh, what am I going to do? It's like, I want to go and see Jurassic Park, and it just happened to be showing. Yes. There was something else I was going to say, but I forgot what it was. I can't remember. Well, I was just thinking of Art House, and I don't have my Roman camera. I show you all the movie posters that I have. I love movie soundtracks. Thank you. So yeah, I collect movie soundtracks. I love cinema scores. In fact, at the end of this month, we are going to see Hans Zimmer live. And so he composed so many of the modern movie soundtracks. So this is the third time that I've seen him. It's just an amazing show. Amazing show. From Lion King to Gladiator to Batman to Rain Man, Interstellar. Yeah. I like the music more than the movies a lot of the time. Well worth it. Probably not going to go and see the Minecraft movie. I was talking to Sanders lad about this, and we both decided that it was a bit creepy. Alright, and then we need the garlic. This is Australian garlic. Generally it's from China, but for some reason it is Australian this time. I am up for recommendations. You saw that? Okay, so hang on, we got recommendations. I like the Sonic movie. I thought Mortal Kombat was pretty funny. Yeah, so generally it'll be Chinese garlic, it will be bleached. But for some reason this lot was from Australia. And I can't seem to open it. Yeah, I think that will. Am I going to mush it? I'm just going to turn the heat down. I feel like I don't want to use my Japanese knife while I'm smushing this. You know, I was going to guess that it was either Under the Volcano or Ennio. So Ennio Morricone is obviously a legend, and I haven't watched it, but I have it in my playlist. Just such a fantastic composer.
I feel quite hungry.
You know, when you're really in the mood for some Ennio Morricone, that's what you get. Boomshine. Oh, just missed the cake. Boomshine joins us. Summer, like, because he died a couple of years ago, but I think the standout song, if you just have to pick it, it's not Ecstasy of Gold. It's actually from The Mission, which is, I think, is the early 80s, I'm gonna say. I mean, I love the spaghetti western stuff. Okay, that's cool. I will accelerate my plans to watch it then, because yeah, it looked cool. What's the haps, Boomshine? Wolfie has returned. Actually, Strawberry, if you want some good chill out music, check out Boomshine's YouTube channel. The Guild of Ambience. It's high quality handcrafted ambience and atmospheric action. Largely made here in Canberra. Yeah, Ennio Morricone, for sure. So you like cinema then? Hello, buddy. Just want some salt. Chop, chop, chop. Hello. Want some garlic? She doesn't know what she wants. Oh no, I'm just making dinner. I'm not a chef. And DC Panda is. He knows what's good. Instantly. Hello, Whitey. Do you want to say hello to the new people on the stream? This is Whitey. This is Whitey, the one-eyed wonder cat. Ooh, she doesn't like being picked up at all. Well, we tried. Just looking for the most efficient way of doing things. You want some biscuits? So Whitey is a very old cat with one eye. She's quite grouchy. You want some snacks? What do you want? Some salmon? Okay. Then you can go outside. Yeah, so she got injured and we had to get one of her eyes removed, but she has bounced back and she lives her best life. as far as it goes. And then she has Sooty, so you'll see sometimes, yeah, the Sooty emote, the little black cat. Where is Sooty? Off he goes. But we seem to get like a really heavy soot. I'm not sure where he is at the moment. Ah. Let's have some colour. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Was that me? Carl and Sooty. Carl was here before, but then left because, well, I didn't see what happened, but Sooty had, it looked like a white beard from just like biting Carl fluff out of Carl. Alright. Tater's Hobbit. Corn. So yeah, this is going to be from the can. She's off. Little ones. Tita's precious. I just finished watching Andor season 1, and yeah, with Andy Serkis, like you wouldn't know that he's Gollum if you hadn't looked it up. Like he's quite a dynamic actor. Getting corn juice here. Excellent. Pepper. Stock. I'm gonna have to use the powdered stock. Or as we say here, Vegeta. All of this. Simmer uncovered. Okay, and then basically we just let that all soften. We blend half of it, mix it back together, add a bit of cream. Chowder. Yeah, it is getting there. It is getting there. So we'll amp up the heat. And have a look. So for the cake, we're going to have to let it cool. How much time is left? 7 minutes. Okay, what we'll do, we'll go BRB. When we return, the cake will be ready. So we take that out and cool it, and then we make the filling for it. And then by that time, what are we at 5? So yeah, we'll be done within the next hour. Yes. All right. Stay tuned. We will return momentarily.
Here is a chart of the 7 groups of food that are most important for you to eat. They are called bodybuilding or foundation food. Sal Health Committee at River School. She is using the chart and some food cutouts to plan a healthful dinner. And later, when Sally gets home, she will help her mother plan the real dinner. Mrs. Brown is a good planner. She's the foundation foods her family must eat to be healthy and happy. She knows the right foods for good bones and teeth, strong muscles, bright eyes, and rosy cheeks. Sally's father is a good planner, too. He is an architect. He plans buildings, and he has told Sally and her brother Jim that building a strong, healthy body is like building a strong, beautiful building. The foundation is very important. If the foundation is weak, the whole building will be weak. Concrete must have just the right amount of sand, gravel, and cement, so it will be strong. Then workers must build a strong frame on the foundation before finishers can make the building complete and beautiful. So a great many people work together to make the architect's plans come true. Mrs. Brown does not work alone either when she plans meals. Many people work to provide the foundation foods her family needs. Farmers must raise the vegetables, fruits, and grains. Dairymen must care for cows to get milk, cream, butter, and cheese. Poultrymen must raise chickens and other poultry for meat and eggs. Fishermen must bring fish from the ocean, lakes, and rivers. Farmers and ranchers must raise animals so there will be meat. And all of these foods must be taken to market by train, by boat, and by truck before Mrs. Brown can buy the foundation foods for her family. So you see, Mrs. Brown doesn't work alone either. Many people work together to make her plans come true. And now, most important of all, each one in the family must do his part. He must eat the food prepared for him, and he must eat it the right way. Sally and Jim eat slowly, and they chew their food thoroughly. And they eat all of their food. Sally and Jim are good members of the Clean Plate Club. Yes, Mr. Brown is a member too. He's president of the Clean Plate Club at the Brown's house. Mrs. Brown learns how to plan meals from reading and from television and the radio. There is a great deal to learn. But these 7 groups of foods are the important ones for you to learn and to remember. These are the foundation foods that go together to build strong bodies. Remember to eat some food from each group every day. In the first group, there are leafy, green, and yellow vegetables. Group 2 has tomatoes, raw cabbage, and citrus fruits like oranges and lemons. Group 3 has potatoes and other vegetables and fruits not in Group 1 or 2, like beets, corn, peaches, and bananas. Milk, cheese, and ice cream are in Group 4. They help to build the good bones and teeth. Group 5 foods are builders of bone and muscle: meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dried peas, and beans. Group 6 has bread, flour, and cereal. And Group 7 has butter and fortified margarine. These are especially good for your eyes. Remember these foundation foods. Help your mother plan so you can eat some food from each group every day. When you eat is important too. Your body is using food all 24 hours of the day, about 12 hours of daytime and about 12 hours of nighttime. Your food does the best work when you eat at regular times. When you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at regular times, your food gives strength during the day and helps you get a good rest at night. Sally and Jim eat their breakfast at about 7 o'clock. It's a good breakfast of good foundation foods. Today they're having milk, cereal, poached eggs, and sliced oranges. They are starting the day right. They will be ready for a morning of work and play. But when lunchtime comes, they are hungry again. And Jim remembers foundation foods when he chooses his lunch in the cafeteria. Jim is out for track. The coach has told him that the right foods are very important for athletes. Let's see what he selected. Milk, rice pudding, stew, bread and butter, and salad. Good boy, Jim. Those foundation foods will help you along when you practice running this afternoon. Sally gets home at 3 o'clock. Dinner isn't until 6, and Sally is hungry. But no need to worry. Sally always gets milk and fruit after school. A perfect snack. Jim starts home much later, and you can be sure that he's hungry. Yes, he certainly would like a candy bar, but he knows that sweets are pleasure foods for special times, and besides, it's too close to dinner time, even for a snack. Now, Jim, you don't have much longer to wait, and dinner is worth waiting for. Meat and vegetables, salad, bread and butter, milk and fruit cobbler, all good foundation foods. And now, there are many hours of nighttime before it's breakfast time again. Sally's bedtime is 7:30. Jim's bedtime is 9:30 before a school day. High school people don't need quite so much sleep. But both Sally and Jim have many hours to sleep before breakfast. And remember, your body isn't just like an automobile. When a car is put away for the night, nothing is left moving. When the engine is turned off, it stops using gasoline. But you are alive. When you sleep, your body is still using food to keep you warm, to keep you breathing. Your engine keeps on running, even when you are asleep. You're using the food you've eaten for dinner, and you'll need that good hot breakfast to start another day of work and play. And now, fellow members of Foundation Foods, say them with me. Leafy, green, and yellow vegetables. Citrus fruits, tomatoes, and raw cabbage. Potatoes and other vegetables and fruits. Milk, cheese, and ice cream. Meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dried peas and beans. Bread, flour, and cereals. Butter and fortified margarine. Remember these foundation foods. Remember to eat some food from each group every day. Let them help you to be healthy and happy.
Yeah. We have returned. We have returned. Mrs. Brown's boys. I don't know that. I'm not going to update to the next version, but next stream. Hopefully that's part of what they've been fixing here. Yeah. Meow. Tell us what you really think, Whitey. Ah. Okay. Cakes. That smells good. Oh, it looks good too. Okay. Oh, Whitey. You doing what? No. Whitey, what can I do for you? Ah! I must have salmon. Okay, you can have salmon. You've earned it. You have a song for your supper. Water. Clean. Clean. Off she goes. Back to the heated mat. That's what you want on. Yeah. We've got to let them cool. And I don't know if there'll be enough time. We'll see. Now, first thing is not to burn myself. I can't promise anything. 20. That's right. Start now. Absolutely. We also do, although now that it's autumn, but we do garden streams as well. We will do some outdoor fire streams as the weather cools down. But, yeah, the fun's sort of over for the moment. It gets very cold here very quickly. Whoa. Actually, maybe I'll go right over. Yep. It's kind of like a mousetrap. I need to empty this bin. Ow. Cool. This is the... Yeah, it's the carrot cake, yep. Now, we're gonna improvise a little bit. Because we do have whipped cream. I can't see from here. There we go. And mascarpone. Gonna need a bowl. Berries, I have some in the freezer, so it's supposed to look like, but yeah, that is a good idea. What do we got? Must be. Supposed to look like that, but yeah, I see like red berries on top. So I grow strawberries and raspberries, but the season has finished, I'm afraid to report. Bug kitten. We're getting some fine representation from the European continent. Good to see you. Rainbow alert. Why not? You're up late. Wait, no, wait. You're up. No, hang on. Early. Yeah, it would be in the morning. It would be in the morning. Shows what I. I feel like I should deliver as well. We're doing some Elder Scrolls recipes, Bug. Follow Bug Kitten for the occasional random stream, if you like Go, or literature. It's 8:30 in the morning, I would imagine. We're making some chowder. Cheers, Wolfie. From a new cookbook. Simple stuff. I was pretty full from lunch, so we're keeping it light tonight. Cooking, reading, and go. Yeah. What else do you need? Nothing. How goes the dieting? Yeah, I was thinking. it seems like England prices are not too dissimilar from Australian prices, sort of standard consumer prices. And if you're cutting out the basic carbs like lentils and stuff like that, then I was trying to think of how you would optimize your shopping docket, and I couldn't think of a good way. I'm afraid to report. This is just going to be a little bit noisy for a little while. Apologies. Yeah, but the protein's expensive. Is the thing, I think, is the problem. I think that's what he was doing. So none of this, I'm afraid. Man, the difference that using real garlic, Australian garlic, even the aromatics, you can tell. Cheap cheese, you could make your own. I guess, what's milk like there? That can't be too expensive. We're up to like $5 per 2 litres. You could make some cottage cheese. So we're just whipping up this cream. Oh, is it at River Cottage? That's not cheap either. Orange liqueur and powdered sugar. So I am modifying this recipe a little bit. We do have some Cointreau. This is one of my favorite liqueurs, actually. You would hear it referred to as triple sec sometimes. It is a triple sec, it's an orange liqueur. They changed the label a while ago, but it's great stuff. Yeah, it smells like orange zest and alcohol. I haven't watched that. What did I watch of theirs the other day? Actually on my list is that pound cake recipe. Sorry, this will be like another minute. Yeah, so I've done butter a couple of times on the stream. I've never made my own cheese. No, I haven't. So this will be getting close. In fact, we'll just get a spoon. I mean a fork. Yeah, let's stop. So we stop. Cream is about 30 seconds away. And we're going to waz half of the chowder. And and then keep the rest whole. Yes, yesterday I was making, no, it was on Saturday, I was making Turkish bread and I got the, so on this side of the mixer is the power and then this is lifting or lowering the head. And I got them mixed up, so I raised the head and then turned the thing on full. And then there was like dough up this side of the wall. Lessons learned. Actually, I'm going the other way, aren't I? See, there'd been multiple corny comedy moments this evening. And it's just a shame that we don't have, who's the guy with all the comedy? Yeah, the comedy guy that used to show up quite regularly. Chisel. Yeah, that's what he is. We could never work it out. I wonder what he's up to tonight. You'll notice that I'm not being particularly careful when I'm folding this stuff in. There's a good Adam Ragusea video where he shows that really it makes no difference in terms of the volume. Cool. So the Cointreau. Do I want to do this right away? These are still cooling. I'm tempted to put them into the fridge. Do we have any icing sugar? Yes, we do. Yes. So probably like 3 or 4 times a year. Hi, Waddy. I actually don't want 4 cups of powdered sugar in there, to be honest. Yeah. So don't let me get distracted. But so this is the most recent purchase. This is, well, not purchase actually. I got given it. Well, it was a trade. This is Japanese. These are German. So these are Wusthof. This is, I can't remember the name of the guy that made it. But keeping your knife sharp is probably one of the most important things you can do if you want to have fun cooking. So yeah, it's more fun. It's faster. You should just do it. Yeah, they're pretty, like, they're not cheap knives. And then butter. I'm just gonna have to go with the whittle chopping board. This is whitey sized. But yeah, so if you're in the market for good knives, so these are Wusthof, so these are, you can get the Chinese versions of them, which are probably fine. but German, like high quality German knives. But and as we were talking, it was a couple of streams ago, Wolfie was saying, so here's the like Miracle Blade or whatever you get from the shopping networks off TV. They're incredible. Like I used them for years and years and years. They never go sharp, and they're incredibly sharp. So there's no shame in that. In fact, I would probably recommend it. Yeah, well, like they're good for like a birthday present or whatever. Like save, and you just get what you only need 3 knives really. Hello. We will melt the butter. So your granddad is a tour guide at a knife sharpening museum. These are not the words that I expected to respond to this evening. But I'm glad I am. So very quickly while that melts. So we just have quite a simple whetstone. So this is 800 grit and then 2000 grit. And then, yeah, probably 4 times a year. Whoa. Hot. Ouch. Oh. It's just years of frustration with cutting onions that led me to, I'm going to learn how to do it properly. Oh, Sheffield. Yeah. So a friend of my best friend actually, this is too hot, did an exchange. He was there for as a camp counselor for like a year or something like that in Sheffield. He thought the location had its pros and cons. Am I missing anything? Oh, the zest of the orange. Actually, perhaps this is the last orange from the US. I actually didn't even look at the price now that I think about it, but these would have come in before the tariffs. But as we know, that's not how tariffs work. It's the other way around. In and then le beurre. There we go. I didn't make enough, I intentionally didn't make enough to do the whole outside. I just wanted this as the filling. These are still a bit warm, so we're going to taste this. Yeah, man. That's good. I think I'll take half of it to work tomorrow. Because I always make stuff like this and I never eat it. Okay. We're on our way to completion. Well, hello, Whitey. You want a little bit of cream? So she just ran off. You want a little bit of liqueur? No, she stopped paying attention. I'm gonna have it. Clear away. My pants are falling down. Oh. Oh, you're back. I want a little bit. That's too much. Yeah. You can have it. Yeah. She had whipped cream mixed with beef biscuits the other day. If that's not a gastronomic delight, I don't know what is. Lamb is actually, like, I haven't checked. No, not really. Like, I mean, we don't really have like much of a religious connection to the holiday. So, in fact, we don't do anything except eat Easter eggs. But yeah, lamb would be on the menu for many. Shirley wants seafood. Seafood and candy for Shelley. Can you imagine?
What do you want?
Nothing.
What grand thing we're gonna eat at Easter time?
A giant egg. That's what we're gonna eat. But like, so the Greeks behind us, they prepare. I mean, because Easter is more important for some of these sects than others. Orthodox, I think it's definitely more important for the Orthodox. But on the Greek front, yeah, you'll smell it the day before, and it's a big thing. What happened to mutton? Good question, but there is a good mutton recipe in this book. It will be. Why do the Americans call so? As entrees.
Appetizers.
Yes, this is not the right word for the main dish. But there was a mutton. Maybe 85. Broth. I swear there was a mutton. Oxtail. I don't come across oxtail very often in the store. Yeah, mutton stew. There you go. You do. Hey, where's the camera gone? Stinking camera. Looks good. It looks like like subcontinentally spiced dry curry, essentially. So to answer your question, I don't know. But yeah, New Zealand, that's where you got to go for your mutton. Okay. I think that's cool enough. That's got to be cool enough. But I don't have to do it right away. Yeah, indeed. Like it's kind of like what do you got over there? Like the blood sausage sort of thing. It's like these things that you wouldn't eat. Hugh Fernley, Whittingstall puts it well. It's like, you know, I don't know if it was him who sort of like started the idea of the modern phrasing of showing respect to the animal by eating all of it if you're going to kill it, rather than just throwing most of it away, really. We need a wazza. Fifteen minutes to go. Ow. Yeah, the other bits go in sausages. Exactly. Yep, I did not do that well. Excellent. Stand back. Went to a pet shop and saw sausage for dogs twice the price. It used to be the other way around. Like in Australia, at least, they have the labeling that says, so this is not permitted for human consumption. It's worth noting that all pet food is tasted by humans. Wow. The pet food that I know about is, yeah, actually tasted by humans. And so it used to be, it's like, okay, well, the poor people that can't afford lamb or beef or whatever, you buy the tins of it. But there are some differences in the production practices that sort of do delineate something that's you know, suitable for human or animal consumption. Which isn't to say that animals don't get sick from what they eat. It's just not obvious to us. Oh, what a mess. Oh no. I've learned my lesson from last time, and I think I'm going to move cookers. So all we add yeah, well, I mean, how far away is it from Biltong? In fact, I was looking at pictures last week of skinned and marinated rats for human consumption. And so we jumped to to judge and say that's gross, but it's actually quite normal. I'd probably try it. Yeah, that's chowder. So we're just going to gently hit it and we are there. Yeah, it's easy to sort of judge or be grossed out by stuff we're not familiar with, but I mean the amount of stuff that, I mean horse is another good one. Horse sausage. I feel like I need chives or something. That ain't chives. Cake. I love this. I kind of messed up, but the yeah. I was about to say this plate is one of my best ever second-hand shop buys. Yeah, so just got. I think it was like $2, and then I found it. This is when I first moved in, and I was getting stuff. I think Mum was with me, and yeah, friggin' sweet. Don't have to go to all the way to the edges because the rest of the cake will push it out. Probably don't need much more than that. The rest can be for scones tomorrow. That's one way of looking at that strawberry. And then is there enough to get over the top? Oh. We're going there. Steady, steady. there was enough. Yeah, Shelley made scones yesterday. That was some fine Sunday afternoon scones. Sunday morning, rather. Oh yeah, we use your jam, Wolfie. The strawberry and sparkling Riesling. 10 hours, it'd probably be better in 10 hours actually. Ah yeah, now that strawberries set it, I don't have any fresh berries, but I do have glacé cherries. But oh yeah, you do. There you go. I did forget that has jazz and it's too late. Where were you 30 seconds ago? Now my live photo thing is still broken, but we'll post pictures in Discord. And now we'll do chowder. And I'm gonna grab some chives. That's what I'm gonna do. Wait, I need a scissor. Oh, my pants. Yeah, I think I will, because I will eat a slice, but I don't need the whole damn cake. And I do have to go to the office tomorrow, so. It is a bit, isn't it? And yeah, so I de-scoped the bread because I was so full. I'm a bit hungry now, but we're just going to use saladas, classic Australian. Heat off. Sure did. Saladas. Oops. Well, Wolfie's just thrown all these Simpsons in the trash, so he'll have to do it from memory. It did get a bit violent. It's not suitable for children. I'll tell you that much for free. It made me think when I was getting these today, it's like, oh, I didn't send any of these to Sanders Lad. But Ashimi's asleep right now. Nutmeg has gone to bed, and Hasjaz and Shelley will be going there soon too. Maybe even me. We're done. We're at Ooh, wrong thing. So what happened to my camera? What did I just do then? Oh no. I just I don't know where my face has gone. You've never had chowders? They sound appetizing. You would. What? Hang on, my face camera is just. I just have to go like this. What have I done? Oh well, it doesn't matter. We're here for the food, not for my face. Chowder. I think there it is. Chowder from the Elder Scrolls Official Cookbook Volume 2. And I suspect it will be just fine. And then we also have the, what is essentially a carrot and orange cake. Whoa, smashing that. I'll put some photos in Discord because my live photo thing is not working right now. But now the most important thing is to taste it, I would suggest. So let's do it now, together. Yeah, definitely autumn vibes. So basically just corn, potatoes, stock, flavorings. And that is autumn. That is autumn to the max. Yeah. It's a soup, but it's not too light, right? Like, it's got body to it. Dropping some on my hand. Yeah, that's good. That's easy. Yeah, it is pretty much, the sun is, in fact I've set my watch to it. So it is dropping behind the horizon right now. You guys and your solstice. Tater's good. And then with crackers, you can't lose. I think daylight savings has to be one way or the other. I think that is the bottom line. I'm not gonna cut this, but I will put photos in Discord. Pumpkin seafood chowder. This interests me. Because I love pumpkin soup and I like chowder. And seafood's pretty cool. Alright, if you have a link to that, you know where to whack it, bug kitten. I'm never to this channel again. Well, if you don't, just make sure to tell your friends that you know where it's good. We're going to go and eat this now. Yeah, so this is not bed. This is actually me cooking dinner, is the other secret to this stream. It is dinner, and so I have to go and eat it before it gets cold. Thanks everyone for following along. What did we do this in? We did it in 2 hours and 3 minutes. Happy with that. We will be back on Wednesday. More than likely it will be from the Elder Scrolls cookbook. No guarantees, but that's the plan. We will find out. No worries, Bug. Storbies. Wolfie has Jazz. All your favourites. Even Shelley out there. Hurrah! We'll leave it there. Red alert. Have a good evening. Stay safe. And we will catch you again very soon. But until then, bye for now.